Nope.
All right, I'm going to show you how to fillet a pike boneless. This is a, what, 20-inch pike maybe?
22.
Okay, here's how I do it. Cut behind the gills and then down the back. You want to keep the tip of the knife right on the top side of the spine. And you want to tick down, you want the blade tip to be ticking the top of the rib cage. Find the anus. Right about the anus, you can cut all the way through. Finish it. Then you cut along the top of the rib cage. In the top there's a lot of extra bones and things. You just got to kind of cut on the top of them. Okay, now I usually just cut down the center of the belly, over the top of the pelvic fins. Slippery bugger. And there's your fillet without the bones removed. So I'm going to take the other side off and then we're going to remove the Y bones. Again, you're just cutting right down to the above the spinal cord. Get down to the anus. Then you can cut all the way through. There we go. Oh, I cut it a little short. That's okay. There we go. Okay, take the carcass, chuck it. I like to cut the pelvics off, because oftentimes they'll interfere with the next step. Pelvics are gone. Okay, so the fillet is a big flat chunk of meat. There's a row of Y bones right down here. You run your finger over the top of them. You can feel them. You want to put the nut. You want to make a cut right above the tips of those bones down to the bones, just like this. Okay, so you've got a little slice in the meat now. You want to deepen that. And then, once you're down ticking the bones, you turn the blade slightly sideways and do it again. Oh. Knife is a little too sharp. There you go. And you're going to essentially just cut this piece away. It's a back strap. Perfect. So then the other side, you can still feel the top of those bones, and you just want to cut on the other side of them. It's essentially straight down the lateral line. So I just basically cut it straight down. Then you skin it. And you'll see how it falls into place once you take the skin off. Okay, so the skin is gone. Chuck the skin. You'll see that this fillet now is got 3 pieces. You've got the back strap here, you've got the Y bones, which you can just feel, it's just solid bone all the way down, and then you've got the lower part of it. Usually I missed a little piece of skin here. I'm gonna trim that off a little bit. There we go. And then you just cut out this central section. Like that. This is solid bone. Throw that away. You can also grind that and make fish patties, but you end up with essentially a fillet of boneless meat from the pike, and this is really delicious. I'll do the other side. Feel with your finger. Make one straight cut just on the top side of the Y bones. Deepen the cut. Feel the knife ticking it. Turn the knife slightly sideways so you start to carve that away the top of the bone. Just like that. And then cut it straight down the lateral line and skin it. I like to use a fork to pin the skin down. You can see here I actually cut all the way through the skin, which isn't ideal, but in this case I'm not going to worry about it too much because I got the 2 pieces I want here, and then I've left the bone section still got the skin on in this case, but that doesn't matter. That's how you fillet a pike boneless. Minnesota now has a regulation where you can keep, I believe, 9, could be 10 pike under 22 inches or under a certain size. I don't know what the exact size is, but it's important to be able to pull the meat off of a small pike and turn it into just boneless fish sticks that are delicious, and you don't have to pick bones out of it. It's some of the most delicious meat. It's better than walleye in my opinion. And if you just know how to use a knife, well, you can figure out how to do this, and you can catch 10 of these a day. It's not that hard. It's great for the lake, removing all those excess pike and helping the pike that remain grow bigger. So it's a great thing to know how to do.